Okay, today I'm going to do exercise 2.2 question 4. Right, okay, question 4, right, normally they'll give you a table of values. This table doesn't have, but not to worry, the examination, there'll always be a table of values for it to use. But for today, I'm just going to use the table from -2 to 4 as stated in the question. Okay, without much further ado, let's start, right? I'm going to key in 1 or 2 values for you, then the rest I'll just write it out later. So first one, -2 square minus 2 times -2, alright, minus 3. You key in everything, you get 5. Alright, let me do the one for x equals to 2 for you. For x equals to 2, alright, let me put bracket, 2 square, alright, minus 2 times 2, minus 3. You will get -3 down here. Then you can use your calculator now to go and try quickly how to get the rest of the values. If not, I'll just fill in the rest of values. 0, -3, -4, okay, -3, 0, and 5. That's the table of values for 4a. Now, again, planning again. Notice that the x values run from -2 to 4. The y values run from 5 to the lowest is -4. So we plan accordingly. So now they say 2 cm on the x-axis and to 1 unit on the x-axis, 1 cm to 1 unit on the y-axis. So I start from 5, maybe I start from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, so it looks like I have enough space. So okay, but I don't want to end at 0 on the, in the middle of a square. I want to start here. So maybe I start here. It'll be 0. So I will draw my x-axis here so that my y is 0 is down here. So this is the planning that I do. Alright. So this is my x-axis. Then x-axis runs from 4 to -2 to 4. 2 cm to 1 unit. So maybe I count from here. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, enough space. So I will start here is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. Oops. Okay, -2, right? Then the y values go up to -4 and 5. So I will say here is -1, -2, -3, -4, and here will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. And this is my y-axis. A bit small, this graph, but we follow the scale. Okay, the scale tells us to use this scale. I'll just use this scale. I'll start to plot now. -2 and 5 will be here. Alright, -1 and 0. -1, x is -1, y is 0 is down here. When x is 0, y is -3. It's down here. X is 1, y is -4 is down here. X is 2, y is -3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. When x is 3, y is 0 is down here. X is 4, y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is down here. Like this, okay? Then now, either you can use your curve ruler or your flexible curve to draw this part here. Alright, I will attempt to use my French curve, which I prefer, but up to you. Okay, let me try to shift the camera a bit first. Okay, I've drawn the first part there already. Let me shift the camera up a bit. Okay, then I try to draw the other part now. You have to adjust the paper on your own for yourself, okay, because I'm doing it at my desk, so you have to do it on your desk and you have to adjust the paper. And I join these 2 points first. Okay, then alright, last part is the more difficult part as always, the part whereby we have to draw the curve part at the bottom. So the curve part at the bottom, let me try to use a French curve for this. Okay, I shall adjust the paper. Alright, oops. Okay, down there like this. And the last part there, you can actually skip all this part where I'm drawing and then try to draw it on your own now. Then I connect this part here like this. And I have a wonderful curve. Like this. And I shall now label the graph y equals to x squared minus 2x minus 3. Y equals to x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, my graph is labeled. Everything is set for us to go and do the next part. Okay, next part is this. Use your graph to solve the equation y x squared equals to 2x plus 3. So I do this. Remember, this work is done in pen. Alright, so 4a x squared minus 2x minus 3. No, x squared equals to 2x plus 3. X squared is 2x plus 3. So now, please don't go and draw a new graph and then try to draw again. Try to work with what we have. Notice that what we have is x squared minus 2x minus 3. So I tried to rearrange this equation to get that. So I get is x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. This and this are the same thing now. So basically I'm asking, when this is equals to 0, when y is equals to 0, what are the values of x? Simply I just read from my graph now. From graph, okay, I will say that my x value when the graph is equals to 0, okay, 0, like that, my x value is -1 and 3. So I say x is equals to -1 or x equals to 3. And I am done with the first part there. Okay, now 4b. 4b gets a bit trickier. 4b part 1. I get x squared minus 2x equals to 6. Okay, notice the difference between the graph we have and here. This guy has x squared minus 2x. This guy is x squared minus 2x minus 3. So what I do now is, he's missing a minus 3. I will minus 3 on both sides of my equation. So here I will minus 3. Here I will minus 3. To balance, we must minus both sides by the same. So I get x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equals to 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Notice now we're asking, when the graph is equals to 3, what are the x values? So when the graph is equals to 3, I refer back to my graph. At 3, what I do here is this. I just draw a line down, across, sorry, not down. I draw a line across with pencil. Okay, then I read downwards here, and I read downwards here, like this. You're expected to read accurate to half a square. So here is 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6. Okay, between 3.6 and 3.7 is 3.65. So I write down my first answer. X is equals to 3.65. Or, notice that there's another answer over here. I read -1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Here is -1.65. So my x value is -1.65. Alright. Now, okay, notice I've run out of space already, so I shall move down here. All this working must be done on this page itself, not on the back part. Alright. So 4b part 2, they ask us to solve x squared minus x minus 3 equals to 0. The difference between this and this is that here is minus 2x, here is negative 1x. So to get negative 2x, again what we need to do is to minus x from the left hand side. I must minus x on the right hand side of the equation. So what I get is x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equals to negative x. A bit more difficult now. Negative x, notice negative x to the power of 1 is actually a straight line graph. Okay, so what I need to do is, this graph we already have here, this negative x. To represent negative x down here, what I can do is this: I draw a table of values x, and I say y is equals to negative x. So for a straight line, I know it's a straight line because x is to the power of 1. So I put in two values. X is 0, maybe x is 1. Okay, when x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, okay, negative y is equals to negative 1. Like this. So what I do here is, now I'll plot these points, okay, onto my original graph, okay, and see where this graph, which is what we've already drawn, intersects with this graph. So when x is 0, y is 0. I will draw one point here like this. So x is 0, y is 0 is drawn here. When x is 1, y is negative 1, which is drawn here like this. Then what we can do here is to draw a line through like this. And I shall label this line y is equals to negative x. So now, where do the two graphs intersect? Over here. So I draw a line upwards to see the corresponding x value. Okay, and it also intersects here like this. See, okay, the intersection points are here. Okay, I see an x value here, I see the x value. So this point here is 2.3. I can label it 2.3. Here where they intersect is negative 1.35. Like this. So what I will actually get in this case is that my x value is equals to 2.3, or my x value is equals to negative 1.35. And I've solved question 4b part 2. Thank you for watching.